What's going on YouTube? Okay, there's this big trend going around about 100 men versus one gorilla. Come on now. I've watched so many videos. I've watched YouTube influencers. I've heard them talk to their fans. I've heard regular people. I've read comment sections. I've read animal experts. I've seen videos of animal experts talking about it. I did research on gorillas and their statistics and everything to get a good gauge. 100 human men are easily winning. The average man is like 5'9". On Google it says the average man's 200 at 5'9". But let's do, yeah, we could do that. 5'9", 200, 100 men. No women. A lot of people keep putting women, but it's 100 men. So it's 100 men. It can be 5'9", 5'10". It doesn't have to be LeBron James and UFC fighters and blah, blah, blah. No. Now, the reason why I say that is because of majority of BS that I've heard about this debate. One, this is not a super-powered gorilla. It's just a gorilla. A gorilla is an animal at the end of the day. It's a mammal just like us. All right. So one thing about a gorilla, well, two things about a gorilla. One is they're not gonna climb on trees during the fight. They're not gonna bite. They're not gonna try to eat. They're not gonna bite the human men because you gotta take into perspective, right? Let's take into perspective at first, right? So the 100 men, they are trying to kill the gorilla, right? So let's take in consideration the gorilla is trying to kill the 100 men. Okay? You have that in mind. The human, normal people, they want to kill the gorilla. The gorilla wants to kill the men. Okay? So imagine you're a gorilla, because most people don't even imagine the gorilla. They just imagine a human standpoint and just take imagination for the gorilla. Now you're a gorilla. Now the gorilla is not that tall. The gorilla is 6 feet. I've searched it up. The tallest gorilla ever was 6'5". So gorillas now are like 6 feet, but that's standing up. Gorillas don't usually stand up. They barely stand up. When they're standing up, they don't usually move that much. And when they move, they move awkwardly when they stand up. They're usually on their fours, and that's how they're gonna fight. You can see videos of them fighting. They always fight on their fours. They never stand up in fighting because they can lose balance. Okay, they're very bottom, and they got a top heavy. They got a big build around. Okay, so when the gorilla sees 100 human, right? The human are going to appear taller than the gorilla because the average human, 5'9", they fight standing up. Gorilla fights down. So the gorilla is going to be like 5 feet height level with them. Even a 6'5" gorilla crouch down, it's going to be like 5'9", the same height around. You see the perspective? And also, in the perspective of a gorilla, humans know the gorilla are 10 times stronger than us, right? Okay, well, think about this. If you're a gorilla, do you think that? No, you don't. I'm a gorilla. I see 100 men coming to me, right? And they're all taller than me. They're all taller than me. They're a little small, but they're taller than me, right? And they're coming at me, trying to kill me. I feel threatened, right? I want to kill them too. But I don't know about them. I don't know how strong they are. I don't know nothing. Literally, the gorilla knows nothing about the human. The gorilla don't know how easily it can kill us. We know how easily the gorilla can kill us, but they don't know. So when the reason I say no biting is because if they see 100 men coming, they got a small amount. They're smart enough to know that it's not gonna beat 100 men. What they're most likely gonna do, they're gonna try to swing, because when the gorilla sees them coming, they're gonna want to use an attack to take out, to like wipe, to try to take out the army a little bit, right? Now the gorilla arm is long; it's like 8 feet long, but like human chest, right? It's like 2 feet, right? 2 feet right here, right? By the time it goes, boom, it's gonna take out most 3 people, and that's to kill them. It's going to kill like 3 people. It's not gonna kill any more than 3 people, because not more than 3 people is gonna fit in that arm range of the gorilla. So it's gonna boom 3, boom 3. Okay. So I hear this other thing about the gorilla can't attack 100 humans all at once. Okay, fine. I think at least if you're 5'9", 180 or 200, I think at least 10 humans can attack the gorilla at once. Because it's not going to be the gorilla standing here and then the human standing across straight. No. They're going to come forward. There's going to be like 3-4 humans. And then some humans are going to go to the side of the gorilla, because the gorilla is big. It's husky, right? So some is going to go around the gorilla, on the back of the gorilla, right of the gorilla, front. The gorilla is going to only attack one point. When gorilla goes, attack one point. The rest around, some is jumping on the gorilla. Then the gorilla is like, oh, and then punching. So the gorilla can't even get to the person behind it. It gotta turn around. It's gotta be like, ooh. And then more humans are gonna join in the fray. So, okay. Now, there's another thing going on about how do you affect the gorilla? How do you injure the gorilla? Okay, so I searched on the internet, okay? The gorilla muscle, their fibers, the way their body works is completely different from a human. Humans have insane stamina. Compared to every single animals, humans have way better stamina than all the animals. We can run for miles. Average man can do a mile. Okay, he can jog a mile. Run, he can get, for average man, 5'9", 180 to 200, runs till he gasses out, and then a gorilla runs till he gasses out. The average man's getting farther, even though the gorilla's way faster. Because on the muscle fibers for the gorilla, the gorilla, all that power, all that strength you know that the gorilla has, all that is built up into his power and his raw strength. He has so much raw strength because he has low stamina. We have low power, but we have long stamina. The gorilla is going to gas out early. It's 100 humans. So you know what that means? It's 100. So the first thing is you got to stay in the fight for that long. Gorilla's not staying in the fight for that long. They're going to get tired. If they're attacking three at a time, full force, because they don't know how much kills a human. They don't know that they're 10 times stronger. So they're going to always go full force because it's 100. So he's going to go full force like, trying to get them, trying to get them. eventually he's gonna get tired. And then when he gets tired, he gets weaker. And then the extra human, I think after the 3 3 3 3 and then the jump in and all of that, he's gonna kill at least like 30. 30 max. Because when he swings the 3, and who knows, some other casualties might get it too, and they jump up, they might fall down, he might, and they might hit another human. Some of them can dodge his hand and get injured. They're not gonna die. Because if you have one gorilla, right, one man, right, take in consideration, that gorilla smacks that one person, right? All his might, all full force. The gorilla is not cutting that person in half. And that's one person. Yes, it's breaking all his bones, die immediately, but not cutting them in half. You put 2 humans, it gets a little harder. 3, it gets even harder. So 4 or 5, the 5th person, he's going to be alive. Because the gorilla gotta hit it so hard to kill 4 humans. Maybe the backlash, get to the 5th person. No more than 5 though. That's the max. Max 5. And that's on the best swing of the gorilla's life. You have 100. What's gonna happen? Also, people's talking about the backlash of a gorilla completely killing the human. They think the other human are gonna get too scared and run away. Okay, but you still have 100. At least, if it kills the first 3, then the people around that's next up for the gorilla, maybe they're gonna run away. The gorilla might chase them. The gorilla might not chase them. Then more is gonna come. More is going to come into the fight, because if the gorilla kills the first 3, you have 97 humans left. That's still a lot of damn humans. You really think 97 humans are all gonna run away for one gorilla? No, they're gonna still jump in. Let's say like 40 humans pussy out. They leave after like a couple kills. Gorilla's tired. They're eventually gonna get them. Another thing, durability of the gorilla. Their skin is not as durable. Now our skin can get cut up, messed up. Our skin is it's terrible. Okay? The gorilla skin is tougher than the human skin. Gorillas can lose to tigers, lions, jaguars. Why? Because of the sharp claws. One good sharp claw from one of those animals to a gorilla, it's cutting the gorilla's skin open. So if we bite the gorilla as hard as possible, it's not going to leave a mark. It's not going to cut him open. It's not going to leave a mark. Hello? Yes, it is going to leave a mark. And more than one humans will try to bite him. And then if one human jumps on the top, gauges his eyes out, that's going to affect the gorilla. And then also, you could kick him in the balls. He has a butt. He's going to be sensitive in there because he's an animal. You get him in the butt, he's going to be sensitive. He's going to feel it. So you could. And also, if the gorilla's wear down is super tired from killing like 20 humans at least, after 20 he's going to get so tired and so drained. If you see his normal fight, he fight a gorilla for like a minute or less. To fight 100 human, he's gonna have to go for minutes and minutes. This gorilla, what gorilla has been in a fight for this long? 0 gorillas. They usually relax. Yeah, they have a little burst of energy, and then they're tired. They have these bursts of energy of a lot of power, but then they get so tired. That's how the gorilla works. So eventually, it'll get tired, and then it will be too much. After killing like 10, 15 to 20, it's going to be the most gassed gorilla in the world. to the point where the humans, if enough comes, the gorilla's gassed, they're gonna get him down to the floor. And then they're gonna use their most powerful weapon that they have, their feet. They're gonna stomp on the head, stomp in the chest, stomp on the leg, stomp on the hand, kick in the butt, all repeatedly, boom, boom, boom. The gorilla's not getting up. He's super gassed, and they're just repeatedly kicking. Gorilla's not gonna do anything. It's gonna lay there, feeling all those kicks until it dies. It's an animal at the end of the day, guys. Wake up. Wake up. So yeah, that's all my points that I have to make. If you disagree, have questions, please leave it down in the comment below. I will be replying, and I will be debunking you all over the world. Okay? At the end of the day, the gorilla is just an animal. Okay? He's just an animal. It's 100 humans. One gorilla. Humans struggle to fight 2. Then 3 gets impossible. So how are you going to have 100 humans versus 1 gorilla? Huh? How? It's not possible. 5'10", 200. 5'10", 180. It's not possible. The one human is small, right? Small, medium. 3 humans, that's a lot. One swing, kill 3 immediately, one shot. The gorilla get a little gassed. Another, 3. That's 9 dead. Gorilla is super gassed by that point. Then the max he can get doing that is 30. Also, he's not climbing up a damn tree. If all those humans are attacking him, how is he going to get space to climb up a damn tree? He's not doing that. Some say maybe pick up a rock and throw it, but by the time he picks up the damn rock, humans are already on his ass. And if he can pick up a rock, what's stopping a human from taking a rock and throwing it at the gorilla? And if the humans are jumping on the gorilla, what's the gorilla gonna do? The gorilla never felt that before. He's gonna have people jumping on him, people going down low, people trying to hit him in the middle. Yeah, he's gonna get the people in the middle. What about the people that jumped on him? He's gonna have to focus on them, but while he's focusing on that, there's gonna be another human down below. It's just gonna be too much at that point. It's just an animal. And he's not as smart as well. He doesn't think like us. He's not a human turned gorilla. He's just a gorilla. He's not as smart. He knows basic gorilla things. He doesn't know how to fight. His fight are like, boo, boo. He's gonna swing. Maybe he's gonna twirl around. He's not gonna bite. It's 100 humans. He's got a small mouth. He's smart enough to know that there's no point in doing that. His one swing, he's gonna kill 3 humans. He's gonna see that. He's gonna notice that. He's gonna be like, oh, I just killed 3 humans with one swing. So let me keep doing this. Boom, boom. Because he can't do anything else because there's too much humans. What's he gonna do if there's too much humans? And then the humans, they're going to surround the gorilla. The first 10 are surrounding the gorilla immediately. What's he going to do if they surround him immediately? So yeah, this video is getting too long. It's just an animal at the end of the day. Come on, guys. All right, and bow.